Chosen one. Sometimes the greatest move of God doesn't begin with noise, action, or doors swinging wide open. Sometimes it begins with silence, with stillness, with a pause so unexpected that it unsettles your entire rhythm. You may be feeling it right now, the unusual quiet in your spirit, the sudden slowing of your momentum, the strange heaviness that makes you stop and wonder, why does it feel like nothing is moving? But hear this truth. This is not stagnation. This is incubation. The Most High has not abandoned you. He has called a divine pause over your life, not to punish you, but to preserve you, not to delay you, to design you. Psalm 23 reminds us, He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. Notice that word, makes. Sometimes God literally presses pause when you wouldn't choose it yourself. Why? Because He knows the pace you were running was not sustainable. For where He's taking you, this sacred pause is strategy. Heaven sees the chaos swirling in, realms you cannot see, and the Father has stepped in with a command that overrides your plans. Rest, be still, yield. What you interpret as inactivity is actually God's blueprint unfolding behind the scenes. He is shielding you, cocooning you, and setting the stage for a transformation that cannot happen. In constant motion, think of a seed in the soil. From the outside, it looks like nothing is happening, just darkness, just stillness. But within, life is forming, roots are stretching, strength is being built, and destiny is being prepared. So it is with you, chosen one. What looks like a pause did the beginning of new growth. The danger is in fighting it. If you resist the pause, if you try to force doors open or push yourself beyond God's timing, you risk stepping outside of His protection. But if you yield, if you allow this holy pause to complete its work, you will rise from it unshakable, unstoppable, and renewed in ways you cannot yet imagine. This is not the end. It is the beginning of a sacred incubation. Trust the pause. It is heaven's strategy, not Earth's setback. Chosen one, do not mistake this season of hiddenness as rejection. It is not abandonment. It is protection. The Most High has placed a divine covering over you, like a shield that hides you from the chaos raging beyond your sight. To the world, it may look like you've disappeared, that opportunities have dried up, or that your influence has gone quiet. But in heaven's eyes, you are being preserved. Psalm 32:7 declares, "You are my hiding place. You preserve me from trouble. You surround me with songs of deliverance." Notice those words, hiding place. There are times when God hides what He values most, not because it is weak, but because it is precious. When a gem is being it's not left exposed on the street. It's hidden in the jeweler's hands until the masterpiece is ready to shine. Right now, that's you. You are the jewel, and heaven is holding you. The enemy has circled. The pressure has increased, and the spiritual warfare around you has been fierce. But God in His mercy said, "No, not now, not here." And so He tucked you away in a holy stillness. What feels like isolation is actually insulation. What looks like silence is actually strategy. Think of Moses hidden in the reeds, preserved in a basket when Pharaoh ordered destruction, or David, anointed as king, yet hidden away in the fields tending sheep before the palace, before the platform. There was a season of concealment. Why? Because God knew the timing. Exposure too soon can destroy what is not yet ready, but hiddenness preserves what is sacred until the appointed hour. Chosen one, you may feel unseen by people, but you are never unseen by God. His eyes are on you more now than ever. Every detail of your protection is intentional. Every closed door, every sudden retreat, every season of Invisibility is heaven's way of keeping you safe while shaping you for greater glory. So don't fight the hiding. Don't despise the stillness. Hiddenness is not a prison. It is a palace under construction. You are not being overlooked. You are being safeguarded. And when God lifts the veil, when He brings you out from this divine shield, the world will see not the same you who entered, but the refined you. He has been carefully protecting all along. This is preservation. This is love. This is God's shield over your life. Chosen one, the stillness you are walking through is not empty. It is sacred surgery. While the world sees inactivity, heaven sees repair. This pause is not wasted time. It is holy time, where the hand of the Creator is reaching into places that human words, human comfort, and even human strength could never touch. For too long, you've carried weight that was never yours to bear. You put on strength like armor, smiling when you wanted to cry, pushing forward when you longed to collapse. You've been the strong one, the dependable one, the one who carried others while hiding your own fractures. And yet, beneath that armor, pain has been building. Trauma, exhaustion, disappointment, things survival taught you to bury. But God, in His mercy, will not let those fractures remain. Psalm 147:3 says, heals the broken-hearted, to binds up their wounds. Notice, it does not say He hides the wounds. He heals them. This sacred season is His way of peeling back the layers of performance and pressure so He can finally touch the broken places. You are not being punished. You are being repaired. Think of a potter shaping clay. When cracks appear, the potter doesn't discard the vessel. He softens it, reshapes it, and runs his hands over the damaged places until they are made whole again. That is what the Father is doing with you now. Every scar, every hidden ache, every place where you've whispered, "I'll just live with it," is being touched by divine hands. Chosen one. This is why you may feel exhausted in ways that sleep doesn't fix. It's not weakness, it's healing. Heaven has pressed pause so your soul can mend. You're being rewired from the inside out. The anxiety patterns, the survival reflexes, the old habits formed in pain. God is unraveling them and replacing them with peace. Don't rush it. Don't resist it. Sacred repair takes time, but when it's complete, you will rise not with fake strength, but with true wholeness. Not with armor that hides your wounds, but with authority born from healing. You won't just be restored, you will be rebuilt stronger than before. This is not collapse. This is construction. The silence is not absence. It is the sound of heaven repairing you cell by cell, thought by thought, prayer by prayer. Trust the process, chosen one. God is not just healing you, He is making you whole. Chosen one, the enemy wants you to believe you are isolated, that you've been abandoned, cut off, or forgotten. He whispers lies in the silence. No one sees you. No one cares. You are alone. But heaven tells about a different story. This is not isolation. This is incubation. And there is a world of difference. Isolation says you are forsaken. Incubation says you are being formed. Isolation drains. Incubation develops. Isolation leaves you empty. Incubation fills you with what you'll need for the future. This season is not evidence of abandonment. It is proof of divine attention. You are in the hands of the Most High, and He is preparing you for a purpose greater than you can yet see. Isaiah 64:8-2 is a clay, and you are the potter. When it are all the work of your hand. Right now His hands are over you, just as a seed is hidden beneath the soil before it breaks through the surface. You too are concealed for a reason. The soil around the seed is not rejection. It's protection. The darkness is not emptiness, it's the womb of becoming. Think of Joseph, hidden in a prison before the palace. To the world it looked like isolation, but in truth, it was incubation for leadership. Think of Elijah, drawn into a cave after his greatest victory. He thought he was alone. Yet in that silence God spoke, not in thunder, but in a whisper. Every time heaven sets a chosen one apart, it is never to cut them off. It is to cut them deeper into their calling. Chosen one, you are not wasting away in silence. You are being rewired in secret. Heaven has stationed angels at the best gates of your soul, shielding you from distractions that would sabotage your destiny. You are not forgotten. You are fiercely guarded. And while others may wonder where you went, heaven knows exactly where you are, in the holy workshop of transformation. So when the silence feels heavy, when the days feel long, remember this truth: isolation is the lie, incubation is the reality. You are being held, preserved, prepared, and equipped for what's next. And when the incubation ends, you won't come out the same. You will come out unstoppable. This is not the absence of God's presence. This is the fullness of His process. Rest in it, chosen one. The hidden season is holy ground. Chosen one. There are moments in life when everything shifts suddenly. The path you once trusted no longer feels steady. Plans you thought were certain unravel overnight. Doors you prayed for slam shut. Opportunities that seemed perfect slip away without explanation. And you're left asking, did I make a mistake? Did I miss God's will? But heaven whispers, no, you are not lost. You are being rerouted. And redirection is not rejection. It is protection. It is preservation. The Most High and His infinite foresight steps in to realign your steps when you are headed toward battles not meant for you, or doors not big enough for the destiny He's preparing. Psalm 37:23 says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord." That means every shift, every detour, every no has purpose written all over it. Think of the Israelites leaving Egypt. God didn't lead them on the shortest route to the promised land. Exodus 13:18 says, God led the people around by the desert road toward the Red Sea. Why? Because if they had gone the fast way, they would have faced enemies they weren't yet ready for. What looked like delay was actually defense. What looked like us back was actually strategy. So too with you, chosen one. That relationship that ended, it wasn't rejection. It was protection from being tied to what couldn't carry your destiny. That opportunity you thought was yours, it wasn't lost. It was too small for the magnitude of what God is building through you. The divine detour you're on now isn't punishment, it's preparation. Here's the truth. Your vision was for arrival. God's vision is for transformation. You wanted speed. God is giving you strength. You wanted success. God is giving you substance. What feels like delay is actually depth. He is fortifying your roots before expanding your reach. So don't panic when the road curves. Don't despair when plans fall apart. Closed doors are not evidence of failure. They are heaven's compass, pointing you to a better way. The Most High knows exactly where you need to be and when you need to be there. Your task is not to understand every turn, but to trust the one guiding them. Chosen one, lift your eyes. The detour is not denial. The pause is not punishment. You are being redirected, step by step, into the exact place where destiny and divine timing collide. And when you arrive, you'll see it clearly. Every closed door was mercy. Every delay was love. Every redirection was God's perfect guidance all along. Chosen one. For so long your voice has been shaped by survival. You've spoken what you thought people wanted to hear. You've silenced your truth to keep the peace. You've masked pain. Words. Buried fire beneath forced composure, and somewhere along the way, the voice God gave you, the one born in freedom and meant to carry His glory, was muffled. But in this season of stillness, heaven is restoring what the world tried to reshape. God is not punishing you with silence. He is purifying your voice through it. Isaiah 6:6-7 tells us how the prophet's lips were touched with a burning coal, cleansing him before his commission. In the same way, this pause is consecrating your speech. The lies you once believed about yourself are being burned away. The hesitation, the insecurity, the self-doubt, they are being scorched, so that when you speak again, you will speak with holy clarity. This is why your words may feel few right now, why conversations feel draining, why you'd rather withdraw than explain. It's not weakness, it's wisdom. God is teaching you to be still so that when you open your mouth, again, your voice will not echo fear, but authority. Luke 21:15 promises, I will give you words and wisdom that none of your adversaries will be able to resist or contradict. Chosen one, don't despise this hush. Don't rush to fill it. What looks like silence is incubation. God is downloading new language into your spirit. Language of power, not panic. Of truth, not trauma. Your real voice is returning. And when it does, it won't just speak encouragement. It will break chains. It will shift atmospheres. It will carry weight beyond your own strength. Because it will be saturated with His presence. You've known betrayal. You've endured seasons where your cries went unheard. You've tasted the bitterness of silence. But the silence didn't destroy you, it refined you. And now, when your voice emerges, it will not tremble. It will testify. It will carry fire. And from freedom, every word will become a weapon, not of destruction, but of transformation. Chosen one, your silence is not the end of your voice. It is the preparation of it. When the pause lifts, your words will heal. Your declarations will shape destinies. And your testimony will roar louder than any pit you endured. This is not the loss of your voice. It is the rebirth of it. Chosen one. When this season of stillness lifts, you will not step out the same way you entered. The pause was never meant to paralyze you. It was meant to prepare you. Every moment of hiddenness, every silent night, every day that felt like nothing was happening was I was in truth, a sacred rebuilding. What survival fractured, God has restored. What pain buried, God has resurrected. Think of a butterfly before it ever takes flight, dissolves completely in the cocoon. To the outside eye, it looks like death. But in heaven's design, that hidden process is the birthplace of transformation. So too with you. The silence was your cocoon, but inside it, wings were forming. You didn't see it, but God was reshaping you into something freer, stronger, more radiant than you imagined. 2 Corinthians 17 says, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone. The new is here. That's the truth over your life. You are not returning as the weary, wounded soul who first entered this stillness. You are rising as a new creation, refined, redefined, and unstoppable. Your walk will be different. No longer heavy with exhaustion, but light with peace. Your eyes will be different, clearer, sharper. It's able to see not it, just what is, but what God is revealing. Your words will be different, not scattered, but weighty, each one carrying authority and truth. And your spirit will be different, anchored not in fear, but in faith, forged through fire. Chosen one. When you reemerge, some people won't recognize you. They'll see your face, but sense your shift. They'll hear your words, but feel your authority. You are not coming back to fit into old spaces. You are rising to step into new assignments. God has used this season to strip away what no longer serves your relationships, mindsets, habits, and to clothe you in strength, clarity, and peace. This is why hiddenness was never rejection. It was preparation for revelation. Soon you will walk in rooms prepared for you long before you knew they existed. Doors that once stayed shut will open. Favor that once felt distant will surround you, and the confidence you carry won't be pride. It will be presence. You will radiate with the quiet power of someone who has been with God and emerged whole. Chosen one, don't fear the unveiling. Trust it. You are not stepping back into life as who you were. You're stepping forward as who you were always meant to be. This is your emergence. This is your transformation. This is your time. Chosen one. One of the greatest lessons this season of stillness teaches is that heaven does not move by human clocks. The world may measure progress by deadlines, milestones, and speed, but the Most High moves by design, not by demand. What feels like delay to use, often divine precision. 2 Peter 3:8 reminds us, with the dear Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day. In other words, God is not bound by your schedule. He is not pressured by your timeline. His timing is not just perfect, it's protective. When He slows you down, it's not to deny you, it's to preserve you, to fortify you, and to ensure that when the door opens, you'll have the strength to walk through it and carry what's on the other side. Think of Joseph, imprisoned for years before stepping into the palace. To him, it looked like wasted time. But in heaven's design, those years were divine positioning, preparing him for leadership he could not yet imagine. Or think of David, anointed as king, but sent back to tend sheep until the appointed time. To the world, it seemed like a detour, but to heaven it was training. Every hidden season, every unseen assignment was shaping him for the throne. So it is with you. Chosen into the dreams you carry are real. The promises spoken over you are true, but they unfold in Kairos time, God's appointed moment, when every detail aligns, when every preparation has been completed, when every unseen thread is finally woven together. This is why you must resist the timatzar, urge to compare. Others may seem ahead, moving fast, achieving quickly, but don't envy their speed. Trust your stillness. God's acceleration will not come by rushing, but by readiness. And when He moves, it will be swift. Isaiah 60:22 declares, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Chosen one, lean into this truth. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not or not forgotten. You are right on time. God's time. The waiting room you're in and is not a punishment. It's a sacred place where strength is renewed, vision is sharpened, and faith is fortified. And when the moment comes, you will. Friday, not scrambling, not striving, but steady, radiant, and unstoppable, because heaven's timing is never early, never late, always exact. And you, chosen one, are aligned with it perfectly. If this word spoke to your spirit, declare it today. Type Amen in the comments and share this message so others can walk in God's timing. 2. Stay connected. Subscribe and keep walking in your divine assignment.